Hey beautiful souls, namaste. This is Valerie of Twin Flame Healing with a Heart, coming to you again with a video from inside of my car. And I just want to clarify that when you see me doing a video inside my car, I am not driving. That's probably obvious right now, but I just want to clarify, I don't record videos and drive in my car. I happen to be a single mom who raises an almost 9-year-old on my own and homeschools him, and runs this, business of being a helper and healer too. And so sometimes getting in the car and going somewhere, or when I'm in my car, is the only quiet place that I can find to connect with spirit so that I can get these messages to share with you. So anyway, just wanted to share that little aside about myself. So today's message that I want to bring to you is actually, it's something I want to challenge you to think about. I challenge you to think about, what limiting beliefs do you have about love? Because oftentimes we carry limiting beliefs about love, and those limiting beliefs that we have are blocking us from receiving the highest possible expression of our twin flame union or sacred partnership, whatever label you choose to use. But limiting beliefs about love block us from having conscious partnerships, conscious relationships, and allowing divine love in our life. And we can take on these limiting beliefs. We can take these on, and most of us do take them on as very small children, because of what we see our parents go through, because of maybe what another adult said to us or made us believe about ourselves. We took that belief and we believe that that's untrue. Maybe some adult in your life made you believe that you were unlovable. And I know for me, I grew up with a very harsh step parent who was very emotionally and physically abusive. And so, who wasn't faithful in relationships, and that person made me, I took on that. I'm not going to say made me, because it's my choice, but I took on that limiting belief from that person, that I was not lovable, that, and then that made me believe things about love, that, love always hurts, love always leaves you, love always, if you carry the belief, if you're the divine feminine, you carry the belief that men are always lie, or they always cheat, or they're never faithful, or they can never truly give of themselves, or they can't tap into their emotions, or any limiting beliefs that you carry about yourself, that you carry about your divine counterpart, however that looks for you. I just challenge you to look inside yourself and think about what those beliefs are that are limiting you from fully opening your heart to love. And when you recognize them, and the first thing that we need to do is recognize them, and when you recognize them, then you can start to heal them, and you can start to move past those challenges. I know that for myself, like I said, growing up like I did, I took on some very limiting beliefs about love. And honestly, in my relationships, every man that I have ever loved has left me, chosen someone else, or, not been faithful to me, or all of the above. And so I just came to realize that by carrying these beliefs about, I had to really look inside myself and release those beliefs and let those things go, and to tap into my own self-love and learn to love myself, and learn to shed those beliefs that someone else put on me when I was a small child about who I was and what I deserved and what I could be. And I've only recently, just in the last week, I would say. You know, last week I was kind of really going through this thing of self-love and not feeling good enough and feeling unworthy, you know, and lo and behold, obviously that was triggered by my divine counterpart. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything bad to me, and he didn't do anything on purpose. It was just his soul was showing me, you know, it was the mirror again within myself, some things that I needed to really look at and heal. So I went through a huge purging this past week about love, about myself, about who I am, about what I deserve, whether I'm good enough or pretty enough or smart enough, or you know, we all have those things. We all have those things. We all have those challenges, but the most important part is to acknowledge them and look within yourself. Because when you can heal those parts of yourself, then you can begin to open up and bring in, you know, open up that space for your sacred partner to come in and really love you. And, you know, because if you don't love yourself, then who will? I mean, I was thinking last week about how long it had been since someone brought me flowers. Like, how long had it been since someone brought me flowers? It would really be nice. Excuse me. Some choking going on here. It would really be nice for someone to bring me flowers. And then I drove by these men on the side of the road selling roses, and I thought, I'm gonna buy me flowers, because you know what? If I don't love me, then who will? And why do I need someone else to buy me flowers? I can do that for myself. So think about doing those small things with loving yourself. And you know, another example of loving yourself, I know it's silly, but I think that we as Divine Feminine do it a lot, is maybe you have this beautiful dress in the closet or this really favorite shirt that you love, and you think, I'm just going to keep that there, and I'm not really going to wear that until I have a really nice date, or, you know, if you're even thinking until my beloved comes along, I'm going to wear that out with him. Well, no, duh. Do it now. Do it for yourself, you know. Wear the pretty stuff. Do whatever makes you feel good. Buy yourself flowers. Love yourself. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Look inside yourself. Find out where you believe that you're not worthy of love. Release it, let it go, and give yourself love. And I promise you that it will start to, if nothing else, it will shift your perspective on things and how things are going and what things are happening. Sorry, sometimes I pause and I look off. It's because I get messages downloading and my guides, and I'm trying to stop and see what they're saying. Okay, so Divine Masculine. So Divine Masculine, I think for a lot of Divine Masculine, you guys carry, and when I say Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, that can be a male or female. It's the person who carries the masculine or the feminine energy. You can be in a male or a female body, but who embodies that energy the most. Divine Masculine, I think that a challenge for them is the limiting beliefs that they carry about shame and guilt. And maybe, I know that a lot of Divine Masculines, when I get channeled messages that I connect with, a lot of guilt around, sometimes they carry guilt and shame around their past sexual history, or their views around sex, or their distorted views about sex, and challenges with that. So you know, that's another belief, that's another limiting belief. You know, if you as the divine masculine believe that you're a terrible person because you've done certain things in the past or because of your sexual history, and you believe if you've been unfaithful to your partners in the past, you know, who says that, or if you think, excuse me, my nose is itching. If you think that, you know, if you let that be part of your fear of stepping into a conscious partnership, sacred partnership, you know, that can limit you too. That's always the thing that stands out for me for the masculine, divine masculine that comes in. Okay, let me see, Spirit. Was there anything else that I needed to share? Because I used to get downloads and I used to write these things down, but now I just say, what the heck? I just turn on the camera and what needs to come in and come out comes out. So anyway, again, take this Mercury retrograde. You know, we're in this Mercury retrograde period, and it's really causing us all, especially on this twin flame sacred partnership journey, to go within and look within at ourselves and what we believe about ourselves and what we believe about our divine counterparts. Oh, and yes, that's another thing I wanted to say. Limiting beliefs about love. Also, what limiting beliefs do you carry about twin flames and sacred partners? Do you believe that, you know, it always has to be painful? Do you believe that there always has to be a runner and a chaser? You know, if we buy into that, as a collective, I mean, I read Cassidy Kane's 1111, Cassidy Kane 1111 twin flame update. She sends an energy update every week, and part of her energy update was about this. It's one of the things that kind of came in and triggered me to think about all of these things. But she says, you know, in that blog, she talks about if 50,000 people believe that there always has to be a runner and there always has to be a chaser and there always has to be so much pain, well, guess what vibration that sets us up for as a collective with these sacred partnerships? Duh, you know? So what you put out there and is what you align with. So think about, what are your limiting beliefs about the twin flame or sacred partnership journey? What are your limiting beliefs about your beloved? You know, do you believe just because they've done certain things in the past, or they've said certain things to you in the past, do you believe that they can't change? Do you believe that they haven't changed? Do you believe that they're not looking within? Do you believe that they're not doing the work? Just all things to think about. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching my video. I always just like to try to share messages of encouragement to keep everyone uplifted and going on this journey, just to navigate the challenges, because it can be so challenging. I was thinking a couple of days ago that this journey is like being on a roller coaster, like being on an invisible roller coaster. Like you're on the roller coaster ride and you can't even see the track ahead of you. It's invisible. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know where it's going to go. It could go up, it could go down, it could drop, it could spin, it could drop you upside down any minute. And, you know, that's the twin flame journey. But you know what? It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And it is a really an amazing journey to be on, and something to be very, very grateful for. Whatever your spiritual path is, even if you're not a twin flame and you're watching this, you know, just be grateful for your growth, for everything that you've learned through, or everything that's happened that you've learned things about yourself and about the world through. So that's about it. If anyone has any questions or feedback, you can comment below or you can email me or contact me. I will put all of my website, all of that information too. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day, a beautiful week, beautiful month, just to end out the year, because 2018 is going to be great, you guys. I promise. Okay, namaste.